Good day, friends. I wanted to hop on and wish you a happy new moon, Gemini. We just passed that over the last couple days, and the moon has since then moved into Cancer, the watery sign, cardinal water to be exact. So, an uprising of emotions, feelings, intuitive energies may be coming up at this time. As we just had the new moon in Gemini, our thoughts, our ideas, our communication, our connection may have been heightened. The sun and Mercury, the planet of communication, and the sun in the way which is our life giving, life producing um, planet energy that we get that solar light, that solar ray from, that infuses us and energizes us and just brings forth all the available currents of life. So those two planets are going to be conjunct very soon in the next day. So new heightened insights, inner communication, illuminations, higher consciousness, ideas, hidden knowledge may be coming into view. Even things that just kind of seem like they come out of the air. I know that sounds really just ethereal, but they just come and and you can feel that presence of those insights or those truths may be coming into our mind and also reflecting to us through others, through communication. So keeping that in mind as we are moving through this new moon cycle in Gemini, we do have many shifts and changes. And the element of air is change, it's movement, it's naturally shifting and flexible and malleable. So, especially that mutable Gemini, that mutable air. So, keeping that in mind as we're moving forward and to maintain our grounded state and our earthly anchor that we just have been building through the sign Taurus. We will have Uranus be moving into Gemini very soon, and that's gonna like lift us and elevate us up more. Uranus has been in Taurus for a couple years, so our foundations have been shifting expectedly and unexpectedly. We've had to make great shifts and transformations in the earthly realm over these last 2, 3 years, maybe even 4. I forget when Uranus went into Taurus exactly, but I know it's been a while, and I remember the start of it. So today I am pulling from the Priestess of Light deck. I'm out here by the stream, so I'm adding a little bit of watery frequencies. You might be able to see the water behind me with the air. The air just seems to be enlivened and full of a wealth of upliftment and frequency. So the deck that we're pulling from, I'll show you the cover. Priestess of Light. Very beautiful deck. And to me, this is kind of coming back into one's self, into one's center, anchoring, not forgetting to have that foundation and integration so that we can be like the air and fly and move and be flexible, but we can also still be anchored in Mother Earth, anchored in our body, and able to manifest those higher consciousness thoughts, new ideas, even emotions right now. So of course all depends like on our focus, right? So where our mind is focused, we make real. So the first card that came up is Opening Heart, Deep Connections, Water Blessings. So even though we are in a very air frequency, time, thought, intellect, it's important to drop down into our emotions and check in and see what we're feeling. And even further, besides our emotions, drop down into our heart center and feeling what is the right way. Because just because we have emotions come up doesn't mean that they are the true reflection. I mean, yes, they are telling us things, and it's important we listen to what our emotions have to say. But our heart will give us that redirection, that navigation, that alignment. It's like not everything is meant to be said. Not everything is even meant to be felt. Some emotions are meant to be observed and processed. Yes, there's something to feeling them, but if we stay in something too long and not process it and not release it, and just sit in it, and it's not healthy, we could crystallize that more. So process the thoughts, process the feelings, integrate, take the tools and the wisdom, and then move forward in the heart space that you want to manifest. Because what I'm seeing is our thoughts, people are picking up on our thoughts and our feelings very easily. So what is it that we're emitting? What is it that we're emitting? Is that what we want to manifest? Is that what we want to reflect outwardly? It's really important. In this card, I think it's beautiful. This lady, she's holding that heart space. She has a shell to her heart, and that's the light that's kind of guiding her through. She has the light of the moon in the background. The next full moon that we have is in Sagittarius. So that is mutable fire. So we are rising with our intention, our consciousness, our focus. What are our belief systems? Are we letting go of thoughts that no longer serve us, and belief systems that are old and outworn? How can we approach things in a new, fresh way and still take the wisdom of the past forward? That's so funny. I felt like a drop of something as I said that. The wisdom of the past forward. Connecting and communing with nature. If you're by the ocean, this might be a nice time to go and connect with Mother Ocean in this waxing moon. The next card that we got was touching earth, planting something new. So this being said, as we have just moved through that Gemini new moon, what are you planting in this waxing moon? The new moon is an opportune time to plant, but each day is an opportunity to plant. Moving within the cycles of nature is beautiful and important, and is powerful to move with the momentum of the earth and the planet, but each day is new. Each day we have the opportunity to plant new things. What are you planting? Are you calling on your higher presence, that angel, that mighty master within that we all have? Have you gone out and touched the earth? During this Gemini season, remember to connect in with Mother Earth. Get your feet, I'm not even wearing shoes right now. Get your feet in the ground, touch the earth with your hands, connect and thank Mother Gaia, and in whatever way and modality that is important to you and that you align with. And the next card, the last card, is friendship, support, unity, fun, play. Gemini is a very playful sign. Gemini likes to go out with the community and have a fun time, talk about the things of interest with one another, exchange ideas. Gemini rules over sibling connections, so brothers, sisters. I know Aquarius is more like brotherhoods and sisterhoods and community, but so Gemini does have that aspect of it. So connecting in with others of like-minded consciousness, that each of you have the essence of value to add to one another in your communications, and that synergy and taking forward new thoughts and ideas, and taking forward what I'm seeing is the roots and the plants that we've been nurturing from the spring season when the sun has moved from Aries to Taurus, and now we're in Gemini, and we're communicating that outwardly. What is that you're feeling the call to share, to produce, to move forward with in a beneficial, positive way? And remember to not be afraid to share that. Even when you feel those, maybe you might feel a hesitation, know that if you feel an inclination, there's probably somebody that needs to hear it. If you have something to say, there's probably someone that needs to hear it. So I invite you to contemplate those things and take what is of value to yourself. And remember, you will always find the perfect message for you in life as you're moving through those pathways. And keep dropping into your heart space and heart center as you move forward. All right, beautiful ones, may you enjoy this week ahead. And if you'd like to book a reading, I am available for those: astrology, tarot, oracle, angel readings. With your astrology chart, I do a natal, a current transits chart, so you can kind of see what the frequencies and energies are moving through your natal chart at this time. So to just get a better idea. Sending you so much love and blessings. And the element of air is enlivened and awakened right now, so get out there and move some energy in a positive way. Maybe that's dance, maybe that's song, maybe that's writing. I'll let you discern what is your pathway ahead. So many blessings, much love.